Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, and you're watching Shay with the Hobbies. It is Monday morning. We're a little bit behind, but Britt and I have not got to see each other in quite a while, so we had a little debrief this morning, so it was necessary. I'll let my lovely co-host introduce herself while I find the time.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. I went to spin this morning, so I am on a natural high. And I kind of want some coffee just for the taste of it. Should I? Do I really need to? No, but I'm thinking like just a cup, just a cup for the taste. I have this really yummy caramel creamer. It's so good. Anyway, I'm Britt. My channel is Britt Vitally. It's a book and author too. We're talking about the intersection of literature and culture. If that sounds cool to you, check it out. Subscribe and we can be internet friends. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't already know, your girl is in her hopefully last year of grad school. So my IRL is carrying a lot more of my time than this virtual space. So if you really want to see consistent content from me, that's on my Friday morning reading sprints, which is when I do a lot of my book talk also. Be advised.
Yay! I got the timer and then I was like, oh, let me tweet. But also I just love that, like, even when I'm not showing up when I'm supposed to, people know she's supposed to be here, so we gonna be here. She's supposed to be here, so we gonna be here. Let's see. So honestly, my Monday morning pages, I am gonna brain dump this first sprint just to get some words out. But I'm going to focus on catching up on my critique partner duties and finishing reading Britt's lovely manuscript that has been in my inbox since 2023 has decided to not treat me like the queen that I am, and we're knuckling up on it, is the truth, and I'm coming for my crown, and it's like, nah, you're gonna give me my respect. So today we're gonna finish that, and I'm gonna feel like that's the one thing I'm gonna accomplish today, and I'm gonna be proud of that, and that's gonna be good. So that's my goal for today, y'all. Let's say hi to everybody. Hello, Kayla. I hope you're here, even though we were a tad late. How are you this morning? Pat said, hey, good morning, gorgeous queens. Also, Pat, I saw that you sent me a message on Twitter. Also, Britt, I saw you sent me a message on Twitter. I have not been checking anything, but I will today. Yeah, so I didn't ignore y'all. Britt pulling double duty, letting y'all know we coming. Hey, Samantha Marie, good morning, friends. It does sound cool to me. Yes. Good morning, Alicia. Hello. Y'all, Alicia got her first live coming up. I feel like at the end of the month, I feel like she said she's interviewing an author on her channel. It might be the first video on the Birdie and Books channel. So, want to make sure we check that out. All right, y'all. I got, not the timer that already started. I was letting the ads play. It's the truth. Okay, so I do got a question already. Are you participating in the Daughters Jubilation read along? I am 12 chapters in and I am loving it. And if you're not, I think you should, because it's blackity black, and I'm loving it, especially because every time I read something and it's exactly how I say something, I'm like, yes. Because I don't pronounce the v and I be like, and you know what I'm saying, because you know how I'm talking. And I just appreciate the attention to detail, is the truth. Because what does it do? It is affirming to know that somebody else is out here doing the work that we are trying to make happen in this world. So if you want to read a blackity black book, Daughters of Jubilation. Also, why is that J not capitalized? See, here's the thing. You just be typing all fast and not paying attention to what you're doing, girl.
God's got a blessing. God's got a blessing.
Hey, with your name on it.
With your name on it.
Okay, so I will more than likely not get to be there live, but
25th.
I won't either. I will definitely be liking it and sharing it and whatnot. But
I will also be out of pocket traveling that day.
Yes, but we're gonna support because you be supporting. All right, y'all. Let's share the screen.
I'm going to be working on the conclusion of my dissertation at some.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean it's done. The conclusion's done. I just my co-chairs wanted me to
You
add
is cold, y'all. Sorry, I didn't mean to be loud like that. I just got a really
wanted
bad.
me to add some summary to it. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna make me some shrimp and grits first. So we're doing a 30 minutes to start off.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was like, I've known the writing when she'd be like
Ramping
building.
up. Nah, it's nah. Well, because I'm
Cool.
gonna be reading your
Okay. Oh
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I
cool.
had already got to 30. But also I need to do breakfast and coffee does sound good. And is it a bad decision? Sure is, but I'm still gonna have one, is the truth. I know myself. I'm chilling today and my back is playing. Oh no, it's a really windy day. I hope you're okay. I hope you get to feeling better. Yeah, nah, wind definitely makes bones like ache for sure. I hate it. So I'm right there with you. I was telling Britt that 2 days ago it was 75 degrees. Yesterday it was 54. It's 29 today. So, Oklahoma is just doing the utmost, is the truth. All right,
You
y'all. We got
ready?
30
You
minutes in the
ready?
clock. Let's get breakfast. Let's get coffee. Let's get ready to be productive. This is that warm up 30 that we need, is the truth. And 3, 2, 1. Y'all, write them words, turn them pages, be productive. All right. How did everybody do? And I hate in the comments. How did my lovely co-host do?
I made my shrimp and grits. It was so good. That was the best I had made my shrimp. Because I always overcook it doing too much. But this time, perfect.
Yeah.
So happy with that. And then I had egg whites with it. Perfect. I feel full and light. Um, and then I made my coffee, instantly regretted it because I'm like, I don't want something as heavy as coffee. I like the light taste in my mouth, which is fine. I'm one person. I have plenty of coffee, so and I didn't make a full pot. I only made enough for like a little bit more than one serving. So I'm like, if I don't drink it, it's not the end of the world. I have plenty of coffee materials, so whatever. But I will just leave it there, and I'll probably at some point will want it, maybe like an hour or so. It's fine. And then I'm listening to another Ernest J. Gaines. Me and him are now best buds. Um, so I'm listening to his last novella, Tear. He died in 2019, RIP. The Tragedy of Brady Sims. It is both tragic and hilarious because the way this old man, it starts with his son being convicted in a courtroom. We don't know what the crime is at that time. Um, and the verdict comes down, and then all you hear is "boy" and a shot, and this man shot his son, and killed him, and then told the deputies, "Tell Mace, the sheriff, give me 2 hours and he can come get me." And then the younger deputy, because the younger deputies in ISJ Games books always be really smelling themselves, and the older deputies be like, "Don't be messing with these old black men. They're not the 1, 2, or 3. Leave them alone." So luckily, which I find hilarious, leave these grandpas alone. They got what you want. Don't press them. So the deputy is like, "You think you walking out of here?" And the man and Brady Sims shoots him to the ground, and he's like, "You almost hit me." He's like, "Don't try me again." So then the older one is like, "Go on, Brady." So Brady leaves, backing out like a stone cold killer, which is what he is. And then he leaves, and then there was a reporter in the room, and he called his boss and was like, "So I just witnessed a murder in a courtroom." His boss is like, "Go get a human interest story, have him at midnight." So then he goes to this barber shop, and he's like, "I need to know about Brady Sims," because he has known him all his life, but he didn't really have a relationship with him. So he's like, "I need to know about him." So obviously the old men know Brady because Brady at this point is also old, so they grew up with him. And they're like, "Oh, you want to know about Brady?" And then they're like, didn't you go north for school?" Basically, they're trying to see like, are you still down? And then some of them were like, "Oh, I know his aunt and uncle. I can vouch for da 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 da." And the rest of the book is in this barbershop. It is so funny. What is so hilarious to me about the way Ernest J. Gaines writes is because it's so repetitive, and you can always tell when people don't understand Southern literature because, especially Southern literature that's representing like Old South. So I saw a comment under one of his books on Audible where someone was like, it was so repetitive, and I was like, but that's how old folks really talk. Like they will repeat the same detail throughout the story. And so one of these old men in particular, is telling the story. Every 5 minutes, I cannot make this up. Every 5 minutes, he's like, "Lou, you still with me?" Lou is the barber. He's like, "Lou, you still with me? Am I lying?" And Lou will be like, "I'm here. You're telling every word true." Every 5 minutes, I scream. It is so funny. Meanwhile, there's this guy heading to New Orleans who just stopped to get a haircut. And he's like, "I'm trying to stay in here this entire story, but y'all making me mad because what does all this have to do with this man that shot his son?" We've gone through Brady's entire life at this point, and he's like, "But when did he shoot his kid, though? This morning. When did that happen?" We don't hear about 5 different people where Brady was not seemingly involved. So this guy is just getting so pissed, and it's so hilarious. Anyway, I am thoroughly enjoying this last novella. I said, Ernie was in his bag. Yes, Mr. Gaines.
This is
Hilarious.
the guy that your dad recommended, right?
Well, he has a center dedicated to him at a school I'm about to visit. So I was like, oh, let me get into him. But my dad did read one of his books, either A Lesson Before Dying or no, it's A Gathering of Old Men that he read. And he was like, dude was a bad man. I'm telling you, these old men, never have I been so enthralled by old black men. They be running the show, running it. And I have no issues, no qualms.
All right, be careful, Britt. No, be careful, you might
And these stories.
Be careful.
Watch out. Get out of here, Jay. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I had to tease you.
Listen, I'm trying to make up for the weekend time. Get out of here.
Good morning, T. It's so good to see you. Y'all, as y'all saw, I got my shrimp and eggs and my coffee. And I got water because, of course, right?
We know Pat gonna tell us to hydrate.
Mm-hmm. We be on it. We don't have a hydrate button like we have on Twitch over here, so Pat be taking care of us. Let's see. Pat is packing. Pat, we pray for safe moving travels. Morning. Okay, Birdie said made it almost to the end of chapter 8 of Amari. Great game. Got you. Okay, working notifications. Hey, big sister, how are you? I got y'all all in the background. It's a busy Monday for you, girl. Totally understand. Y'all see I got better about letting people know on Instagram I be going live. I've been getting good at it. Your girl been remembering. She be remembering.
I saw it. I said, okay.
I know. T. Morgan said, I can get completion commitment anxiety, so I'll be reading Daughters of Jubilation a bit later. I'm determined to finish a book this month. Determined. Right. Happy packing for Pat. Deidre said, yes, I wanted to join y'all, but I just wasn't in the mood for it yet. We'll definitely read it and watch the playback for all the videos. I'm really loving it, Deidre. It is blackety black. Like, I am definitely enjoying my whole life right now. Mm-hmm. Hi, Sotia. How are you? Good morning. How are you feeling today? Are you having a great Monday? Reading my chapters for class today. Ooh, which class is it?
We love a studious student.
We do. Okay, y'all ready for our next one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to finish this chapter. I have a minute and 47 seconds. Then I'm going to start my conclusion. We'll start the summary part of my conclusion. Which should be the easiest part, but I'm just like, what have I said? Because I ain't looked at these documents in a minute, so.
Love that for you. Good morning, Vina. How are you? So, yeah, I'm going to be talking noise until we stream again because Vina had me on live stream for 3.5 hours and we sprinted for an hour. That's how much talking we did. I'm going to be talking noise about it because Vina got me into conversation, y'all. No, the comments was really good. And we was on a roll and I was like, okay, we're going to get to a sprint. And somebody had to mention Legendborn. It was over from there.
They did that on purpose.
Yeah, they did.
It feels like that was a pointed attack.
Man, the interesting thing though was that in the conversation, it was interesting how many people didn't know that the Tiffany D. Jackson first 3 books were based off of true stories. That was a real pull of a
Wait, so they brought up Legendborn and Tiffany Jackson?
That's why you see we talked for 2.5 hours.
No, they did that on purpose. They didn't want y'all to get off screen. They were like, I have nothing else to do. I have my snacks. I came here for noise. Entertain me because I know y'all are going to get pressed and start going off, and that's what I want to see. What do you think about Tiffany Jackson? Enter, sit back.
It low key would have been funny if that was exactly how it happened. That would have been
real time estimation.
I would have really been like, that would have been funny. No, literally, it was just talking about the book being blackety black and loving it. And then somehow, I think I wanted to smoke. I think that's how it was talking about weed. And I was just like, but I ain't never wanted to go into no abandoned house. And I feel like that's how it got started. I was like,
someone smoked. Picked up your little reference.
But I ain't never wanted to just, go into no abandoned house. It was funny. It was a great conversation. We had a good time. Not
Good.
you made it to chapter 16. Slow down. Then I'm gonna be wanting to ask questions.
This is
You
no longer a
already
buddy read.
read
It is now a race.
right. You know me. I'm competitive, y'all. Sorry, been on phone calls. Rude. Right. Interrupting your good morning with us. They need to get it together.
Right. Put it
All
on
right.
Do Not Disturb, Pat.
That part. All right, y'all. We got 30 minutes on the clock because we are here to be productive.
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
eat and I'm gonna get to reading this manuscript to get it done. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all, my friend is in her romance bag, is the truth. Okay.
Oh my
3,
gosh.
2, 1. Let's write them words, turn them pages, be productive. All right. How did everybody do? Let me know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host do?
I had a good sprint. I didn't type a single sentence into that conclusion. However, God is so good, and I am so glad that I compulsively create documents, because I was like, how am I gonna? I did not want to have to go through all of these chapters and find my thesis. Now, given I won't be having to go through the whole thing, it'll be in the first like 2 pages or so, but still. But I was like, did I not create a document of each thesis of my chapter? And I did. I said, thank you, Lord. Oh my gosh. It's so great. But anyway, so I have that document. I'm going to write in the first one, but I did make some headway on another thing I have to do concerning the dissertation. Inspiration just hit me, so I had to like jot all that down. And now that I have it, and the spirit of inspiration has let me loose, I can go back to what I'm supposed to be doing, which is the conclusion. So it's a good one.
Yay! I finished eating. I started working on where I left off reading this document. So yay! Cramps started hitting though, so I'm like, power through. You got this. But we definitely have time for at least one more 30, so that's great. Let's see. Pat said it was great conversation. We had fun. She was in her element, preaching the truth. You know, I do what I can. Yeah, sometimes, you know. Also remind us to hydrate, y'all, as you should, and hit that like button as you should. I mean, I said we were talking about Black horror. We definitely were, and you know, different elements of it, and how it doesn't always, you know, have to be Black people against white people to be scary. Like there's a lot of things in my normal life that are just scary that have nothing to do with white people. You know, spiders, snakes, you know, just things that scare me that are not Caucasian. J.O. Lambo. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So good to see you. Tangible Reads. Courtney, good morning. Aw, dang, this time change got me all messed up. This girl I follow, she tweeted, there is no worse Monday than the Monday after time change. And like the truth is, why did y'all choose for it to go forward and not go back? I definitely would have waited for the fall. Definitely would have waited for the fall. We lose.
It has something to do with farming.
No. So this time change is the last time change supposed to be ever. So it's not going to go back and forth anymore. So I was like, why did y'all choose it when
did we decide this?
Right. It's a government thing. I want to say this year was the year that they decided it was. This is the last ever one.
That's even more confusing to me than the fact of time change. What's going to happen now? What time is it?
It's always going to be this. It's never going to go back. We just always lost an hour.
I wonder how that's going to play next winter. I'm used to it being lit. I feel like I'm going to be very confused.
Yeah, because it's going to be even darker, even earlier.
Is that how it works?
Well, because like if you think about, because like now, right, it's an hour. Yeah, it's gonna be even darker.
I will be very depressed.
Right. Crazy.
Mercy.
Yeah, I wonder how seasonal depression is gonna affect people this year. That is really a really
good question. It's gonna suck. What?
Right.
Earlier, I know it was a farming thing that we did it for, but like we could keep it. Some things just work.
Right. Or we could have waited until it was going to be guaranteed an extra hour. So
right. Like, wait till we go back if that's what you're doing.
Right. I read 5 of the 8 books reading goal this month. Come on now. And we ain't even to the halfway mark. Come on now.
You better than just kill it.
Okay. Do it then. What smashing a goal looks like. I finished 1 chapter, 3 chapters to go. You better work. I love it. I love it. Business, I just need to finish writing this 1 chapter in the work in progress, girl. I got 20,000 words. I just need to knock
it. I just have my whole act to do, and then I'm done.
It's right. Just the whole act. Just the whole, right.
That's it.
Miss me with the chapter, lady. I'm trying to get there. Brit for the win. Hey, Tia. Good morning, love. How are you? The bill actually got stalled in Congress. Okay, so we not.
Okay.
Are we not?
Because I feel like they should ask some therapists how that's going to affect people first.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
no,
no,
I
they
knew it
never
was
do.
I knew it was an issue. Yeah, I knew they were talking about it. I didn't know. No reading done, but I hopped in somebody's DMs to rave rant about something. Ooh. I saw this thing in my DMs that I was like,
The thing I sent
that's
you on
the
Twitter.
thing. Yes. I was like,
Leave these people
this reads
alone.
like blackface. Like this reads like literal digital blackface for like a whole movie. And I just feel like,
Why is he doing
didn't we
it?
low
They
key
better
just
not put
watch
her in no
that girl do
blackface.
that with Soul, with the cartoon Soul? Didn't we just low key watch that? And so,
What?
ain't that literally what happened in the
That's
movie
funny.
Soul? Is
I
it
didn't
not
watch
what
Soul.
happened? Okay,
She had a
literally, it's
wait. It was
so
colorblind.
no. Hey, stop. No. So in not so I'm in the description of what the movie says is going to be about. Hold on. Let me handle these down real quick.
Sometimes you just gotta talk to your children.
Man, they don't want you, baby. They don't. They're not here for you. They just trying to park their car. That's all that is.
He's just trying to park their
They
car.
just trying to park their car. That's all they trying to do. That's all they trying to do. Okay. The way that it reads is that the way you see the person makes them look like your race. They
You
look
went
like
talking about Soul or the thing I sent you?
the thing you sent me, right?
Yeah.
Right. In the movie Soul, they switch bodies. And so for majority of the movie, it's a white woman voicing the black man character. And the black man character is in the animal.
In the what?
Exactly.
Did you say she? Wait, did I think I heard he was in hell.
No, I said animal.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Animal. No.
this is a
No,
children's show.
there's no heaven or hell. There's just like this in between afterlife
Of
space.
course, there's no heaven or hell.
Right, in the movie.
I'll say no more about that. But anyway, yeah, and an animal.
Yeah, because it
I
was
feel like
right. It's like no
you
matter
tried
what,
it.
we always an animal. Like majority of the movie, like the whole time.
Legit, I'm like, did you hear us with Princess and the Frog? Did you hear
Yeah.
us?
At all? Did you listen at all? At all?
That better not be what it is. But it
Yeah,
does.
but the
It
way
is
it
that you
reads,
see people as your
it
race.
reads, you see them as you. So I was like, is this literally a movie that's blackface the whole time?
They better not put that Asian woman in no blackface. They better not do it.
Or still, even if it is a black woman character, but the other woman is voicing her, like the whole, like it's still the whole thing for me. It's just like
I don't want. Why are what? Why? I heard that they're basing it off of a short story or something, and I'm just like, which one? By who?
By who wrote this short story?
Who wrote it?
Who wrote?
Because at this point, if it's not, was it sad? That's a check. Like, was it satire? Like, you gotta really do your research on this source material.
Do we even know if this generation know what satire is? Because okay,
I've seen no evidence of that.
Okay, that's why I was like, are we?
I've seen no evidence. They literally just make everything social horror, and I'm just like, but was it satire?
Or they say satire, and they be like, but did you look up the definition? Like, did you read other satire and like comp it? But I'm gonna go with no.
Survey says no.
I'm gonna go with no.
We should really talk about the death of black satire. It's a real crying shame. It's a crying shame.
You know what? Season 4, that would be a great like quarter opening to season 4. Like, because we would be talking about books and writing, and we'd be able to like look at like have multiple
and genre
around that.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Okay. No. Let me.
Black that up in the box.
Write it down.
I'm gonna forget it.
I am okay. Season for. And since we got enough time to like actually write and
Flesh
come
that
up with
out.
some stuff, right? It'd be dope to get. Oh, the end. Okay, we'll talk about it.
Yes,
Mine,
girl.
already go. Already go. Okay. Tia said we can get Tia. We get Tia a comment, baby.
We see you.
I'm still gonna have a reminder on my phone of the spring forward, fall back days, so to remind myself of the sunrise and set is still gonna change, even though times aren't changing. Right.
Okay, good.
Right. The clocks go back on the 26th of March, and Brit, it was originally for farmers and changed in October. So the thing is to me, I feel like the month of the fall has changed for us. Like, I don't feel like it was like October when I was a kid. Like, I feel like it was earlier for some reason. I don't feel like it was that late in the year, but I could be wrong. It just always felt like it was sooner in the year.
Mm.
Not your eyes. Oh, does that mean I need to check that? I probably should check. Okay, I'll check that. I felt the scene of depression lift off my shoulders yesterday. Okay, no, did I not say like I woke up with like an immense amount of peace yesterday?
Yeah.
Like more than I have felt like the entire year.
The
like,
winter it's hard, bro.
It is hard. It is hard.
I need to get me a house on some like sunny place.
Man,
I don't know if anything when we go to Florida for any reason, but something.
Oklahoma is hot as all get out.
It's not even the heat though; it's the sun.
It's the sun.
I gotta see
it's
sun.
Like it's not being out. It's really not. Like it's super cloudy today. You see how dark it is in my house right now?
Because it's dark here.
No light outside. There's no light outside.
It's hard.
I know I'm near being done with the book, but March goes to finish the chapter I'm working on. That would bring me to 20K. Yay! Okay. Rooting for you. You go, girl, Vina. You got this. Positivity. Way. Yes. Oh no, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Okay. Last one. You still do a 30-minute one, or you?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I need that to actually get some words in for this conclusion.
Okay. All right, great. I remember because parents' anniversary is in March forward and dad's birthday October. Nice. I just remember spring forward, fall back.
Same.
That's the only way I
barely remember that.
Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Y'all turning pages, write them words, be productive. All right. How did everybody do? Let me know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host do?
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was definitely just typing 5 seconds ago. Um, you scared the crud out of me. Um, but I did well. I finished the main editions. I think I really need to make the conclusion. I'm not sure if my co-chair was like wanting a very like multi-paragraph summary. I'm not really here for it. I'm not really here for it. I get it. People just read the intro and conclusion. And in my, not my laziness, but I'm just like, that's not my problem. Even though I, as a reader, appreciate when writers capitulate to that form, because why should I have to read 150 pages to get your ideas? As a writer, I'm now like, because I don't want to restate what I've just spent 100 pages stating. Leave me alone. But I feel like option A, I might just try it with this 1 paragraph summary. Option A. Option B, what I did is good enough for today. And tomorrow, or probably more like Wednesday, when I have more patience, I might go back and do like a paragraph summary of each chapter, which feels like more of what she probably wants. Although I'm still like, not why should I, but also why should I? I don't know that it would fit into the rest of what the chapter is doing. So I really don't want to do it. But the point is, for today, I definitely have a cohesive, revised draft. Thank you. A cohesive, revised draft of the conclusion that could go out like it is. And if they were really just like, girl, whatever, they might let it go. We don't know. We don't know the answer. But I will try to do a 1 paragraph thing of each chapter when the spirit is really with me.
Sorry, I couldn't find my mouse. Well, I always use nothing but the best with that. 100 pages is wild. That's a lot. That's a lot.
It's more like 150. I thought that my chapters were shorter than they were. When I just had to like pull them up, I was like, oh, 39 pages.
150.
Give or take. If each chapter is like 40 pages, that's
it's like a novella. It's like a novella.
It's literally, yeah.
A nonfiction novella.
Legit, I'm like, let me out of here. You do not need you don't need a summary of all of that. Read the intro. The intro already has a chapter summary. Why should the conclusion have another one? Leave me alone. No.
So Tia said, finish another chapter 2 to go. Yay! I'm with Pat. You got this. Loving this for you. Also, let me change this banner. As y'all can see, the coffee is doing what it normally does. Put me to sleep. I'm ready for a nap, is the truth. Samantha Marie says, use the stream to start my day and wrap up a client project. The March goals are going well, but if March can slow down, it'd be nice. Yeah, no, March is what they say, comes in like a lion, goes out like a lamb. Pat, loving your sweater, Brits. I think it is dope. Yeah, y'all. So, we did our 2 hours. We're yawning. We're ready to go on to something else, is the truth. So we will see y'all on Friday on Bridge Show, right? We'll see. Yeah. Okay, on Bridge Show. Right. Will you be traveling the Friday after that? Okay. So this week for sure. Next week will be the one we not there. Okay. We'll see y'all Friday on Bridge Show. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Bye.